Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? Travis and Susie here from the Wolf Hunters. We have a reaction video for you. You want to get closer to me?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's because you look so good.
My skin does look good today.
Yeah. Except you took your...
I got a little sun.
You, shaved. And I do like a little scruff.
Anyway, we got a reaction video for you. We got this link right here. You can find that link in the description box below the video. There's a blue link. If you click it, you'll pick it.
Woo!
What can they pick?
Songs and other things like documents.
Documents. That's exactly what we want to see.
Documentaries. Units.
Movie scenes, skits, comedy, whatever.
Skit segments.
Today's video is brought to you by Mike!
Bringing us Jim Breuer.
Slayer fans.
Mike says this. Recently, the most glorious news was announced. Slayer's coming out of retirement. Yes, Slayer's back. That's how Mike...
Sounds just like that.
Sounds just like that, yeah. As of my writing this, only one show has been announced, but Slayer fans around the world were ecstatic to hear it, including myself. Hearing the news and looking at the news sites reporting on fans' reactions and looking through hashtags to read them made me think of this hilarious video that is long overdue to be shared with you.
Alright.
Yeah, there was just like a hair attacking me. If you'll permit me, a personal story. I was once involved in. I saw Slayer once at this place called Mohegan Sun in Connecticut.
That sounds nice.
It's this giant casino that has a huge concert area tucked away in one corner of the place. The only parking I could find was at the very top of the parking garage connected to this side of it that has an elevator that'll take you down to the casino main area. I get in. It's just me. Each part of the garage stops to let others in. As we progress, we notice all of us are clearly there to see Slayer. By the end of the entire elevator, one of those double wide, double deep kind, was entirely filled with people all in black, wearing metal band t-shirts with either long hair or bald, with Viking-like beards like me. The elevator finally reaches its destination. The doors open. We see all these people in fancy clothes who look like they have money to gamble away like it's nothing.
Must be nice.
They freeze in place, eyes wide in surprise. One guy literally had 1 foot up in mid-step, just hovering there in the air, head turned. As he sees us, the guy at the front of the elevator screams at the top of his lungs, "The metalheads have invaded Mohegan!" And we came charging out like we were going to war, screaming, "Slayer!" That's terrifying. If you don't know what that means, like that it's a band. All right. All the way from one end of the building to the other where the concert area was. People were literally jumping out of the way, throwing themselves against walls as if Darth Vader's force threw them there. Literally running into bathrooms to hide. That is not a smart place to hide.
You know what? I'm going to jump in here.
You should never go into a bathroom to hide from someone who you think is potentially dangerous.
Haven't you watched any movies?
Yeah, that's like the #1 place to die. You get cornered in there. Hello? Anyway.
Usually don't die, though. Usually get beat up, though. Pretty good in there.
Not today.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyways.
What little do people know, though, is metalheads can be some of the kindest,
biggest teddy bears that you'll ever meet. Anyway. How we didn't get stopped by security and thrown out, I'll never know, as this train, if you will, of Slayer fans just barreled on through unimpeded. You can't see me, but I'm belly laughing so hard right now, reminiscing about all that. Good times. My point being, as I'm sure you've realized watching live videos of them, being at a Slayer show, even before they start playing, isn't a spectator's sport. As Jim and his wife came to realize as well. You know what? If you were also there with Mike, that day? I want you to comment below, because dare I say, if there was a bunch of people in this elevator, then at least one other person in that elevator has got to see this at some point.
Or you wish you were.
Or you were in another elevator in another place at another time at another show. Comment below. Hit the like button. Subscribe.
We get to the show, all right?
All right.
When we get there, we sit out. I forget. I'm domesticated now. She's like, is there a brochure? I'm like, all right. We're looking around the stadium, brochure, whatever. Now, here's when you know you're too old to be going to concerts. First of all, the name of the bands is already a tragic mistake. Here's the opener. So you ready for this?
Awesome.
Just the names. Anthrax, Megadeth, and Slayer. Okay.
Awesome.
All right. Did you hear? All right. You hear that? You hear that? You hear that? Let me tell you something about Slayer fans. That was the scariest time of my life when the Slayer fans showed up. That's the first time I feared my own race. I'm not even kidding you. I feared my own race. They looked like the extras from Lord of the Rings. Right before Slayer came out, someone came out release the Slayer fans. They came out of nowhere, under the ground, tattooing their faces. Slayer! We're here to witness Slayer! And I'm hovering my wife, like, everything's gonna be okay. We're only gonna be on for like 15 minutes. Slayer, Slayer! We're gonna be safe. So Slayer's about to go on right before Metallica. The lights go out. Now, I forget I'm domesticated, so when the lights go out of the show, I still get that giddy feeling. The show's starting. Because I'm used to, you know, Beauty and the Beast. Why are they so mean to the beast?
They don't get better, Daddy.
So the lights go out, and I hear, and is there a train coming? And I turn around, and there's about 500 Slayer fans, and they're heading right for the stage, and they're not using the aisles to get there. Chairs are being flung, people flying up in the air. And I looked at my wife like, every man for himself.
Good luck.
We're doomed. I'll see you on the other side. I get run over. I'm 45 years old, and this crowd knocks me down. By the way, not one Slayer fan said, excuse me. So I'm on the floor. Now, listen, when you're 20, 25 years old, you get knocked to the floor, you get right up. And you might even get a cheap shot of, hey, what's the problem? But I'm 45. You know, I take cardio kickboxing with soccer moms, and I rock it at 7 a.m. Kick, punch, and kick, punch. But kick, punch, uppercut. But I'm not Slayer. I'm down, and I can't get up. So every time I get up, another guy takes me. And they keep coming by me, and I turn around. I get knocked down again. But now, I have responsibilities. So while I'm fearing for my life and trying to get up, I'm texting the babysitter. It's gonna be a little later than I anticipated. Please apologize to your mother for me. Now, I finally get up, and I'm in a tsunami of humans. and I end up about 3 feet from the stage. I didn't ask for these seats. And the Slayer starts.
Someone's getting sacrificed tonight. Most likely it'll be you.
Like me? Is he talking to me? He's talking to me. Oh, it's so crowded that my feet aren't touching the ground.
Oh my gosh, that happened to me before.
That did
I
happen
told
to
that
you.
story a few times on some of our reactions.
Yeah.
Where I was at a show, everyone pressed forward, my feet weren't touching the ground, and I was up in the air, whatever. Now I would have a panic attack and probably like freak out and have anxiety and wouldn't be able to breathe and this and that. At the time I was young, so it was like fun and cool, but
Yeah.
it's a little bit scary, but it was
I've
still
never
fun.
been in a crowd that packed, but I was in front of a speaker once that was so loud
Ooh.
that it like made my heart like do something weird, and I had to get out. Like I had to like leave. I
Yeah.
had to like run out of the crowd. It was like weird.
He's talking to me. He's talking to me.
She's floating
Oh,
there.
it's so crowded that my feet aren't touching
At
the
that
ground.
point, you have to climb up and
So-
crowd surf.
So when the crowd moved,
Where's his
I
wife?
had no control
Yes.
where I'm going.
That's exactly what happens.
I guess we'll watch this guy for a while. Okay, we're done with this guy.
Because that is what happens. The whole crowd just
You guys know the
sways
stage is that way,
around.
right? I'm just saying. Took me about 15 minutes to finally get back to my seats. My wife's still missing to this day. I don't know where she's at.
That was great. That was a good one.
I like
That was
that.
very
That's
funny.
so funny.
Yeah. Sometimes you have people that just push,
That's so
and everyone
dangerous.
pushes in one direction, then they all push in that direction. And it's kind of fun, though, honestly. But I do see that there's.
Well,
risk.
it's dangerous today because there's maybe too many people doing that.
But you know what? People are pretty good at picking others up, especially at metal shows when
Yes.
someone goes down. So.
Yes,
Yep.
yes, yes.
Thank you so much for that. That was a really good time. If you guys want to request your own personal reaction video for more Jim Breuer or comedy or Slayer or whatever you guys are into, look for that link right there in the description box below. Hit like, subscribe. Feel free to comment. Stay tuned. Stay positive.
We love you guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.